Hey, YouTube. Let's do this.
Well, I started this story in the middle of the page. I remembered the lines and forgot my age. When somebody said my attitude was snotty, that's when you call and say get out tonight. I catch a late night movie on a late night flight. I'll be getting real drunk and making fun of everybody. Ain't nobody gonna get me down. Something must have gone around. Hey, you can stick that sign up your ass. The one that says it won't last. My sugar buzz is growing higher and higher every day. Your sarcasm cuts like a knife. I'll have the time of my life. My sugar buzz is growing higher and higher every day. To a party last Saturday night. You know, I think I got laid, then I got in a fight. I don't remember that much, but I think I liked it. I saw some band called Roses and Sake, and they brought back the rock, and the singer was cocky. 2 years later, I'm sure they'll forget about it. Ain't nobody gonna get me down. Something must have gone around. Yeah, you can stick that sign up your ass. The one that says it won't last. My sugar buzz is growing higher and higher every day. Your sarcasm cuts like a knife. I'll have the time of my life. My sugar buzz is growing higher and higher every day.
And hey, everybody, welcome to Squatch Talk. I'm Pat. Are we having connection issues, Tim? Like, there's something going on with the Wi-Fi. I mean, what's going on? I'm looking at chat. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, I know we're just tight quarters. I don't, okay, but and I'm late to my own show. I know it's a new studio, but with a new setup, we can't get that right. Coming out of the gate. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Thanks for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And I hope the connection is good so we can have a show tonight. Because I don't think I can relocate. This is the new Squatch Talk studio for the most part. But yeah, and the new setup finally got the computer issue solved. No more streaming from iPhones. It worked. I made it happen. I was able to do shows and some pretty damn good ones. But yeah, thanks for being here. Tim's here tonight. Had to bring it back in for the new setup, and of course, it's not going the way it should, but whatever. We're not going to go down that road tonight. Always glad to have Tim around. And if you don't know anything about Tim, you should check out his channel. It's really good. I'll plug it. I'll plug it at some point, just not right now. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Let's do a call-in show. It's been about a month. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, let's do a call-in show, not a call-out show. That's a different thing. And yeah, we'll do that. We'll go with that, and have fun with it. Who knows? It could get interesting. And if it does, we'll be here for a couple hours. Settle in. All you time travelers from the future, settle in. You saw the timestamp before you clicked the video. All you future people, and there's hundreds of you. You saw the timestamp, so you know better than me. Maybe we'll go a couple hours. It's about as long as I can go tonight. Got things to do tomorrow, but this is a JBL mic. What's up, Bigfoot Society? Glad you're here, man. And everybody else watching. So, before we get started, real quick, there was one thing I wanted to throw out there, not as a topic starter, just a sort of a nod of the hat, a tip of the hat, some respect, and understanding, from me, my uh, m- my journey along the Bigfoot Odyssey, if you will, is that they basically Linda and Daniela decided to cap the channel. Just I hate to use the words shut it down, but stop producing any content or shows there anymore, and cap the channel. And I think that's a good eh, eh, you know I think that's a good ending to that story. you know um with the tribute they had, with Carrie, and they tried to keep it going, but they decided rightly, I think, to cap the channel because Carrie was way too integral. It was his channel. At the end of the day, man, that was Carrie Arnold's channel, and he had, tragically passed away several months ago, and so yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there, and so all of the you know traction and action that would happen there. Basically, Daniel is just can carry that on Hidden Existence, and I think that's great. That's great for her, and that's a great way to move forward, I think. And but I just wanted to acknowledge that and tip my hat to those people. And you should go there and check it out. I actually watched her interview Bobo, James Fay Bobo, um, today. It was a great interview. I learned a lot about Bobo I didn't know, and also, just on that fact, I mean, Bobo is Bobo. So I'm doing the South Park thing with Bobo, but like James is he's a much more layered guy. He's an intelligent dude. and much more layered guy than he was ever portrayed on TV. Um, so I encourage everybody to go to Hidden Existence and check out what they got going on there, and especially the James Fay interview. It was really good. So whatever. That's my sort of my intro PSA or what have you. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and post the phone number. Hopefully all this will work and it will be heard and people will call. So there it is. Taking your calls. Hopefully. I did not test this tonight with the brand new setup. And Tim didn't think to test it either, but whatever. He's got things going on too. So we'll see, man. We'll try it out with somebody, right? Yeah, give me a call. Questions, comments, whatever. Agree, disagree, as long as you're respectful. And what I mean by respectful is you don't talk a whole lot of shit. You're not trying to call me up just to give me crap or troll me. That's not allowed. I don't want that. Nobody wants that. Maybe a few people want that. But generally speaking, nobody wants that. So the phone lines are open. Mm. And again, hopefully, it'll work. I was not able to test it, but whatever. It should work. Should work. We are attached to the speaker. Yeah, I mean, I would go beyond that. Bobo. I don't feel comfortable calling him that for some reason after listening to that interview. But James is like, yes, he's smarter than people think because of um because of the way he was portrayed. And he probably played up to that too, I mean, he kind of knew his role on the show. Um Even though, I mean, his real personality shows in Finding Bigfoot, I think. But there's also a production side that can kind of a producer can make you look like anything they want you to make you look like. Like, I learned that a long time ago, man. Um, all they need to do is film you for about 100 hours, and they can turn you into whatever person they want. Literally, a bank robber. You know, you show up on a shoot, that's for um, a children's show or something. Something like not Sesame Street, but just something for kids. You know, in the entertainment world, if they got 100 hours of footage of you, they could turn you into a bank robber. Like it really is that bad. So as far as when producers just want to manipulate what you say and what you do, or how they want to portray you. So, but yeah, it was a great interview, and that was the first time I had ever heard James's encounter, and it kind of blew me away. It was a mixed bag. It was certainly like it was out there. It was pretty impressive encounter, like much more than I would have thought. I never knew any. I knew I'm like, he had a Bigfoot encounter at some point. Never knew what that was. I heard it today for the first time, and I was kind of blown away for several different reasons. There's some interesting stuff there, including maybe a little mind speak, suggestive mind speakness, kind of weird. I'm like, but whatever. It's still interesting. But enough about that. I mean, unless James wants to show up and talk, there's the phone number, James. If you're here, I do have a funny way of conjuring up people. I've said this before. You know, let's see if we can conjure up James tonight, Mr. Bobo himself. I'm going to put my conjuring to the test here because when I talk about people enough, they tend to show up. It's kind of weird. You know, Bigfoot and stuff. Anything Bigfoot. Or even Bigfoot related, you know. If anybody, somebody feels like they, want to passionately represent Dogman, that's fine. All right, got our first call. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Whoop. Hold on.
Powering on. Welcome.
Why did that turn off? Okay, I'm sorry about that. That was a technical issue. Try again. That's all I could say. I thought everything was good there, and maybe not. So again, a little ill prepared. It's not this. It's come on. There we go. Now this should work. Speak. Oh, that's what I need to do. Hold on. Hold tight. Hey, caller, you there?
Call from.
What? Hey there. What happened? I don't know. Oh my god. Boy, this may not work. And I'm dropping connection. Okay. All right, let's try this again. I think I got it down here. All right.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
All right. Hello, caller. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Las Vegas.
Bam. All right. Are you representing an insurance company?
Yeah, I work at an insurance company.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe we should talk off air too. What's up, man? Who is this?
Well, yeah. My name is Darren.
What's up, Darren? Welcome to the show. Thanks for calling West of the Rockies. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I always want to discuss. I'm doing great. I always want to chat about the not the Freeman, but the the Sierra Sounds.
All right.
My understanding is that they were up at a poacher's camp using 70s level equipment, and my confusion is that, from what I understand, that kind of equipment couldn't capture the sounds that they were saying that they were capturing.
I so I have looked into that, and it all checked out to me that yes, those type of portable recording devices did exist back then, and they would have been, I believe, 72 and or maybe 72 and maybe a few years or a couple years beyond that. So
I think it was right. I mean, I understand that they had portable reel-to-reels that they brought up on a donkey, but from what I understood, he ran a 50-foot mic cord out to a tree and hung it in a pine tree. But he was saying that the source of the sounds, the Sasquatch, was 50 feet away from the mic. And it sounds to me like those Sierra sounds are right up on a mic, not 50 feet away. You know how, I mean, how faint it would be from 50 feet away.
it depends on what kind of mic. I've always assumed it's a condenser mic. So a condenser mic will uh it'll perform that job. Um so yeah. And I mean that again, that technology certainly existed back then. Um
Okay. All right. So you think a condenser mic would be able to pull that?
yeah, definitely. Mhm.
And do you think he would have that? He would have that level of stuff.
Yeah, I mean
Okay.
I
All
can
right, man.
hear.
Hey, I appreciate your time.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Well, thanks for calling, man. I mean I was going to elaborate, but I can hear the air. I can certainly hear the air in the recording. And what I mean by that is I can tell it's not direct. There's not a whole lot of directness going on there. There's space. There's definitely space. Um so so it is what it is. But it's not some professional studio recording. Um like people try and go into the oh it was obviously recorded in a studio. Well, I'm like, you might as well record it. If you're gonna fake it, you might as well record it in an open area. You don't need a studio. To imply a everything done in the studio is very direct. It's very rare that you get air involved. Like back in the Zeppelin days, and maybe even like Queen and Rush and bands like that, they would use air distance and microphone distances for drums, you know, and maybe some guitar. But like most of the shit you record in a studio is direct. So why go to a studio when you're gonna just use a reel to reel and a mic, condenser mic and open air? Like you could record it in your backyard to fake it, you know. but but that's cool. I mean, and that's my understanding of the technology involved. You know, is that it certainly existed, and pretty sure it was condenser mic. Anyway, thanks for calling. Appreciate the call, man. So now I think I got it figured out. Was everybody able to hear the caller pretty well? Um, just curious. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Moorhead claims a lot of things these days, you know. And yeah, I know he was. some kind of he had some part in the whole Ketchum thing. But whatever, man. I'm not, I I also heard him talk. I heard Moorhead talk like way more specifically about everything that led up to all that. Um and uh he gave a lot of details about just everything led up to it, and being out there, and just more detail I ever heard out of the guy about the whole thing. And I was actually really taken aback by it. I was like, wow, that's a lot of detail. Um so um so I don't know. At the end of the day, it's one of those things, the Sierra Sounds are you know oh, great. Every notification is going to do that. The Sierra Sounds are, the equivalent, the PG film audio equivalent, I guess you could say. And I don't know what to make of them, other than if I started hearing something similar in the woods, I'm like, man, somehow somebody's either playing a prank on me, or this shit's real, right? You know, and pick one. So I don't know, man. Again, that just goes back to, like, focusing on things from the past, the way back when past, and as long as you do that, you'll never move forward. So, it almost doesn't matter to me. Sierra Sounds are what they are, and there's nothing to learn from them. And I don't care that one guy says it's language. Like, you're not going to get a unanimous vote on that. And of course, I know it's a weird topic, so you're not going to get as many of the right professionals even taking it seriously enough to give a professional opinion, but still, you know. So, phone lines are open. I appreciate the last caller for calling, Darren, I believe, from Vegas. I love Vegas. I miss Vegas. Haven't been there in a minute. And yeah, I think I've got it all figured out here to where I know how to take the call. And hopefully you guys can hear the caller. I pushed it up, made it as advantageous as uh as I can here. But I am happy as I could be to be back in business. I guess, I mean, I don't know. I don't really I don't trust spectrograms. There's something about a spectrogram I don't trust. Now, some people who I respect, swear by them, you know, but that's not enough for me to go, I don't know, man. Visualizing audio, it could be a tricky thing. Um, I think it could be fooled. Um, just like somebody could fool a lie detector test. which is actually very similar visualization of audio. And lie detector tests can be beaten. Um, so I think a spectrogram can be fooled, but you know what? I mean, I'm not an expert, and I've heard things that I can't explain myself. So, um, great. Um, so I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We will see. I'm definitely. I mean, I'm looking forward to hearing the audio. Um, I'm looking forward to hearing what these guys got and more. So they seem to be in a active place. Hmm. But I guess over analyzing things is a good thing. It's better than under analyzing them. That's for sure. So I'm cool with that. Yeah, man. I a couple 2 or 3 years before the wood knock thing, 2 or 3 years. Yeah, Ernie and I were at that same spot camping, and I heard just a god awful loud scream, yell thing. It's hard to explain. I've found sounds that match it, but it's those sounds came from the Bigfoot world. Um, I have not been able to match what I heard that night to any known animal in my area or region. Like I don't know what the hell it was, but it was loud and it went on. I mean it had big lungs because it lasted almost 30 seconds roughly. So yeah, um here coyotes. I'm not man. I and as far as leaving a recorder, like I'm not that guy. I'm just not, man. Not gonna leave a recorder in the woods, go back and grab it and listen to it. Man, I don't have time for that. That ain't my thing. It's just not. I have my thing. Most of you guys know what that is, and that's what I'm focused on. When I can get that technology in my hands, I will go 100% at my thing. But leaving recorders in the woods is a yawn fest. Extra work I don't need in my life. Especially, whatever you got to analyze freaking hours of it. Screw that, man. It's boring as hell. And you don't get nothing out of it. Like, there's no weird sounds. I just wasted 5 hours of my life or whatever. Oh boy. Got all kinds of audio going on outside my little studio here. Shut up, dog man. Go away. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I've said this before. I played the Sierra sounds for my mom, who's somewhat of a professional. I mean, she was a speech pathologist, like pretty high level. She thought nothing of it. She thought it was silly. So, somewhat of a professional, more than just your average person on the street who understands language and how we talk, how primates talk. She thought nothing of it. I was like, okay. But yeah, what you got? What you guys got? Show me what you got. Let's try this again. I think I can. I think I've smoothed out all the bugs here. And that's cool. If nobody wants to call tonight, I'm cool with that too. Probably wrap it up a little earlier than normal, but what? I do what I can, man. I have variables. And I want to be able to do my show. And just like, man, when my computer went down, like that sucked, and it took me a while to get that taken care of. I got a new setup. Seems to be working well. Jeff is confirming. That's great. Thanks, Jeff. And yeah, so I mean, I have variables. I do what I can. I'll get a green screen or something. Like whatever. You guys will never even really notice. It's like, what gave it away? The coat hanger. The pipes. But yeah. Come on, what you got? Somebody's got something. Somebody's got something, man. Everybody's got something. Somebody's got something. Wait, what you? Sorta. Sorta. It's okay. I'm fine. Nope, but I could, and I did have the idea to turn this space into with electronic drums, like a little freaking mini recording studio. But that's not gonna happen now. Not here. Still want to do that one day somewhere, but it ain't gonna happen here. Um, and nope, I haven't touched a drum set in years. I could still play. Yeah, I never get bored with it. It's just life gets in the way. Honestly, I would do I would do more shows. I'd be on top of my shows a little better. Although I've been on a pretty good streak lately, but yeah, it's just life gets in the way. Nobody pays me to do this shit, man, and I don't ask anybody to. So, like honestly, guys, like I don't like. I probably will get a green screen because you just don't understand. Like the whole reason, like I've shifted into this environment, you know, is for like convenience, man. Um, it y- I live with another person here, and it's not a big place. So when I do a show, it shuts down the house. I can't have Squatch Bait can't just be sitting over my shoulder watching TV. You know, so it shuts down the house. Um, so you know, I gotta do what I gotta do, man. I don't care about the optics of it. It's about the discussion anyway. I mean, I could just as easily do this and still have the discussion, and you guys have to look at Petey's crazy face the entire show. Look at that face. What does that face say? Hmm? Hmm? So, so yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter to me, man. Um, I probably will get a background. Um, just because. Then I could use all kinds of different fun backgrounds, you know. Um, but there's always purpose to everything I do. There's freaking purpose in this world, including showing you that maniac that you're hearing right now. Hey, hey, stop it. Anyway, all right. 5 more minutes. I'm done. You just because, man. Like I'm. Come on, Pete. It's a call-in show. If nobody wants to talk, that's cool. I get it. It's not like I'm broadcasting to 30,000 people right now, and there's guaranteed phone lines are going to stack up. It's not always going to be the case. Some nights people want to talk, others they won't. It's cool. But when I do a call-in show, then I've not put anything else together, so I don't have much to do other than bounce off whoever calls in or whoever's chatting in chat. So either way, what you got, and I'm out. The PD show. Mm. not Nikki. It's freaking Morty. Or, well, Nikki's here. Okay, I got you. Yeah, the show me what you got. Like I say that to people at work all the time now. Like, what? Well, I don't say show me what you got. I'm like, what you got? Because that freaking that Rick and Morty clip that Nikki put together, which was brilliant. To use that particular clip, it's like stuck in my head. Yeah, I don't think Raptor's here. I haven't seen him. Mm. Mm. Oh, come on, Pete. Bud. I might just pull Audible here. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Hello, caller. Where are you calling from? Nope, we're not there yet.
Call from.
There we go. I don't know why that's happening. Try again, caller. I cannot figure out why that's happening. There's a weird inconsistency there. But try again, because I got. There we go. All right, so let's try again. Uh-oh.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Okay, we'll go with it. Hello, caller. Oh, great. I need to shut down one of these. Okay, this is the... Dude, I got it. Something's not going right here. Is what it is, man. It's just... I was able to take that one call. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. All right. Okay, so...
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Okay, here we go. All right. Hey, what's up, man?
Oh.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hello? Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, it's Former from Philadelphia.
What's up, man? Thanks for calling.
What the hell's going on here, bro?
What's up, man? Do you have YouTube still on audio in the background?
Oh, Jesus. Something's not going right here. Yeah, we're falling apart.
No, I think you got YouTube still on. Like,
Let me turn my volume down.
yeah, turn.
There, bro?
Yeah, I'm here. You're talking to me live, But I think you still got your YouTube
The hell
on.
I am.
Yeah.
Why'd you stop playing drums, bro?
Oh. um. Because man, it's a tough industry, man.
Yeah, but it's a great release.
Yeah. But I did it for so long that it's like I have different like releases now. You could say I don't have to take it like I don't have to release in that way. Um. Like I don't particularly like just sitting around playing drums by myself. I always did it for the entertainment aspect of it. I was never trying to like
Well,
become Neil Peart or anything.
no, neither was I, but I play a few times a week and, like 20 minutes at a time or so. And it's just a nice release, keeps my chops up.
Cool. No, I get that. I mean, like, I totally get that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Listen, I realize life gets in the way, especially with, work, bills, and everything else like that. But for real, man, you should get yourself a little Lisa's kit. They got real heads on them. And dude, they're like $700. And just bang on them. It will release so much tension. And you'll feel so much better. You could hook up like a computer to it or something like that and just play along with like Stone Temple Pilots or whoever your bands are, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. I've for a very long time I have considered doing something like that and actually live streaming it. And so doing a live stream, just not here, not on Squatch Talk, but in its own home, yeah, on Twitch, probably depending on copyright issues, but wherever I could live stream sort of a play along my playlist and playing along, playing drums. That's something that it's been in the back of my mind for a long
Very
time.
cool, man.
So,
I mean, sometimes you just need to release that energy because you were a drummer, then you stop playing, but you need that. You need that release, and I do it 2 or 3 times a week where I just get behind the drums and just beat the living shit out of them.
I hear you, man.
You know what I mean? I'll put on some Zeppelin or, whatever and just go for it. And I think you should do it. So don't talk yourself out of playing drums.
Hey, yeah, I hear you, man. And I'm not, because, I kind of forgot that like that was a project I wanted to put together at some point and it just, never came to fruition. And it's something in the future that I actually probably could put together and just for fun, really, honestly, and I would do it right.
Yeah,
I would do it right.
I don't want to get personal, but how old are you? I mean, you got to be my age. I'm 53.
I'm 50.
And I still do it.
No, yeah, man. There's nothing wrong with playing drums until the day you die. I get that.
Yeah.
I got tired of working with bands. Oh
yeah, well, dealing with guitar players is forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah, I got done with it too. Lugging drum sets around.
Yeah, that's not fun.
You got to break them down after a rehearsal. Put them in the car. Then you have to put them back, get them out of the car, put them back together, do a sound check, blah, 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 blah. And we're the last ones to leave.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Right. Yeah. I Always wanted a roadie, but rarely got one.
Yeah.
Every now and then.
I wanted a roadie too and never had one, so I just had to deal with it. But
I had one
Yeah.
a few times, but
like you said, life gets in the way. I don't want to play with anybody. I just want
no,
to
man.
bang on some drums.
I hear you, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I would
Yeah.
do it if I could at this moment, but I can't. But it's something I'll consider for the future. Like I said, I'll put together
But I'd like
that
to
music
say
stream.
hello to everybody in the chat anyway.
All right.
It's my favorite get away from life thing is the Sasquatch. And I'll talk to you all later.
All right, man. Thanks for calling. Appreciate the conversation,
Have a
man.
good night, man.
Yeah, you too, bro.
Peace.
All right. See you.
All right, man.
All right. All right. Okay, I think I finally figured it out, what I need to do. Between the different, like what the computer's wanting to do, because I'm running this through the computer to my phone, and what the computer's wanting to do, and what I need to do to get the computer to stop and just transfer it over to the phone. Oh well, I wasn't prepared. That's fine. You live and you learn. There's another show in the can for the night. Is what it is. But getting the hang of it. So, yeah, thanks for calling, man. I appreciate your sentiments, and I will take it into consideration as far as the different projects to do. It doesn't all have to be about Bigfoot World. Again, if I ever did put together a music show, it wouldn't be here. Just wouldn't, So, but I'll point everybody in that direction. Whoever's interested, come show up. So yeah, man. We'll give it a few more minutes, and I might just start wrapping it up. I have some interesting things planned, as I usually do, and sometimes I get around to them, sooner rather than later, and sometimes, it takes me a year to sort of go, "Hey, I told you guys it was coming," and bam, I finally did it a year later. And which brings up this interesting question, Pat, what are your 2023 plans for Sasquatch research? Right? Well, Kaiju, I'm going to get out there and I'm going to research the hell out of these things, man. I mean, I'm going to research. I'm going to walk around the woods and learn about them, just like everybody else is doing. I'm going to draw them out with my knocks and my screams. Man, my plans for researching Sasquatch rely on one thing and one thing only, and that's for the tool that I need to do that to manifest itself into my life somehow. Other than that, man, my plans are to go out in the woods every chance I get and just be there, always knowing in my mind somewhere that the Sasquatch phenomena is out there. I may or may not cross paths with it. Likely won't, but could. Um, which is a weird feeling, a weird thing to have in your mind when you're out in the woods trying to relax. But those are my plans, to get the hell out in the woods as much as I can, in the most beautiful remote areas I can, and just be there and live without those damn things around, right? But yeah, as far as research, kaiju, I think you should know the deal by now. It's like, without the tool, there really is no research in my world, my department. So, thanks for asking. Appreciate that. So, that's where we're at. Here's where we are. I think I'm going to start wrapping it up. And but appreciate you guys being here and watching. Again, especially all you people from the future. Thanks for being here. If you like what you see, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. There's a lot of different things that happen here, but we keep it real. So yeah, you're not gonna get bullshit thrown in your face. Or if somebody does throw bullshit around, there's enough people. There's enough people here to kind of squash it pretty quick. So, we just try and keep it real, you know, not too far out there this way or too far out there that way. Just real and as entertaining as we could possibly be. Which is hard to do when you're not sensationalizing every little thing that comes your way, you know, and don't really do that here. But if you like what you see, please subscribe, hit the like button. It helps out tremendously with the algorithm. Still trying to get to that 1,000 sub goal, just because it's a cool number to hit for whatever reason. It's about it. These songs, if I ever do decide to monetize, which I will, just to be interested to see, kind of what that does. But I know what it'll do 100% is I cannot play any more copyrighted music. So I'm going to lose all the copyrighted songs that I do not have permission to play. Which is fine. Because I actually have enough songs, not just Beast in the Night, which will be a very prevalent song and kind of is anyway now. I could dig up some other stuff, from some of the bands I've been in and play those too. Yeah. But it's going to suck to lose Strange Animal. That's the one that really sucks to lose. But yeah, guys and gals, I think I'll go ahead and wrap it up. Thanks for being here. Do appreciate you all. And we'll do it again in the near future. Right now, it's in flux. I might do a show Tuesday. I may not. Won't really know that until it gets closer to Tuesday. And how I feel. So, Anyway, thanks for being here. Appreciate you all, and we'll see you next time.